Yeah,
Good
so let's start.
afternoon, sir,
Good afternoon.
and thank you for giving us this opportunity to take an interview, sir. So we would like to record this video for our entrepreneurship development project. So with your
Sure,
permission, we'll start recording.
sure, please.
Over to you, Pawan.
Yeah. Hello, sir. This is Pawan. A very good afternoon and a warm welcome to you, Mr. Ankit Verma. We respect your most valuable presence. Here's a small gist of Mr. Verma's professional background, career, and how it all started. From a software designer for a medical shop management in C++ at the age of 16 to the founder of Private Code, a pioneer in the field of online dispute resolution at the age of 32. Things weren't as easy as it seemed. It took several years to achieve milestones amidst many hardships. Mr. Verma's entrepreneurial journey has been featured in more than 50 online and offline media, including India TV, The Telegraph, The Startup Journal, and many others. Mr. Verma is the founder of TrackNext.com, which consists of a set of fundamentally strong professionals who work on website applications, mobile apps, and Internet of Things. At the age of 32, Mr. Verma founded Private Code and achieved the first milestone in making it Asia's first choice for online dispute resolution in a span of 6 months. So, without further ado, we welcome you to this interview, Mr. Ankit Verma. Over to you, Denzina.
Thank you.
So could you give us a brief about how you came up with the idea of private code? Like what was your inspiration?
Okay, so as you said, inspiration. So inspiration is like I want to achieve something in my life, and I want to, try and fail. So as you heard previously, that failure is an option. So always try an option. Okay. So trying an option, I came to private code at this stage, and it could be a biggest failure again. So nobody knows what will happen next. So it's just one and one year and 1 or 2 more months you can add. So we are just 1 year old company, but we are resolving a huge number of disputes, which is again number one because of those number of disputes. So more than 1,000 disputes we have already resolved, and the purpose of resolving those disputes, how I came to this idea and how my entrepreneurial journey started is like, I want to achieve something. I tried to build multiple websites for my clients. Okay, I started doing this. Then I came to know that there is an organization which is working in legal, when I was, I guess, in 2010 2011. So I started working with them for more than 4 years. I worked with them for creating a digital platform for their legal library. Then I worked with United Nations, multiple legal organizations with them. Then working in the legal field for so long, I thought that we have a good opportunity to introduce something which is called private judgment in India, and it is valid, legal, and everybody can use that tricks and techniques to resolve their disputes. And disputes a common thing, every business all around you. If you are paying to your college, for example, and college is saying that I will give you 100% placement. That is why you are joining. That this could be one of the thing why you are joining your college. But what happen if they are not able to give you 100% placement? What will you do? You cannot do anything else. You cannot claim and go to college, court, and tell them that they have suggested this and now they are not providing this. So this is a very difficult task for us simple Indian people, and this is not valid for every case. You can take it to the courts. That is why we are here to resolve small disputes, small claims, wherein you don't have a big ticket size, but you can resolve your dispute easily sitting at your home, sitting at your offices, without going anywhere. You will get your judgment done by private judges, which who are highly expert, or international exposure in arbitration. Arbitration is just a private judgment kind of scenario.
Yeah. So while starting up your business and maintaining it, you might have come across certain struggles or failures, right? So how did you manage
Yes.
them?
See, failure, as I said, failure is an option. So do not worry about failures. Look about how to improve next time. Okay. Every day, every day I fail 10 times. but next day I learned how to not to fail today. Okay, so when I start doing marketing, I failed. When I start doing project development, I failed. So when I start marketing, I do not know who is my right market. I tried everything to market my product in all those ways. How to reach to the end user, how to reach to the end customer, how to talk to lawyers, how to talk to you need to market everything. You need to market your company to your employees also. So I felt all those areas. So slowly again, gradually, I learned how to explain my product to my employees, how they can, project to their customers, and how we can, elaborate our thoughts to a consumer mind so that they can purchase our product. So now today we have more than 400 members who are using private code on a daily basis. So again, it is a huge number in this small span of time what we have, and we have recorded more than 4 5 crores today. So the method which I am working on is always failure method. I do not say anything is successful. If as an entrepreneur, if you are going to only listen a successful stories, I'm very sure that you will not learn anything. Always learn failure stories, because from failure you will learn a lot of things, and from your failure you will learn much more 10x things. Okay, so fail every day, fail every time. Do not worry what will happen tomorrow. Who is going to teach you, right? So do whatever you want to do, but you always keep in mind that learning is on a higher stake, okay, higher side. So learn from every failure.
Right. So, considering the competition in today's world, can you highlight your company's competitive features? What makes it unique?
Okay, so it is a great question, by the way, and this is the USP of our product. Okay, so if you don't have USP in your product, you will fail again. Okay, so always keep in mind that you should have your USP ready, and do not say everything I can do everything. I do not say I can do everything. So every time, every product, every service have some kind of USP. Okay, so our USP is once you become a member of private code. Okay, membership fee is a very small fee, which is 15,000 only per year. And if you hire a lawyer for writing a contract, for single contract, it may go beyond 15,000 rupees. Okay, 5,000 a general market uh, value for lawyers writing contracts. So in 15,000, we are giving unlimited contract. This is our USP, and that's how we are working on. So the method which we are taking up, the path which we are taking up, is a very unique path which we are going to make it in future. So even in future, you need not to have any contract. Your bill number will create automatic digital contract at the same time of payment. So let's say if you are paying a college bill, you just scan your card, you pay a bill. From seeing the bill number, you just need to put the bill number, and both the party will be in contract. So the future of contract is completely different. But this will take time. This will take 3 5 years for us to reach at this point of time.
So, could you tell us about your success strategies that you have been following throughout your business career?
Yeah, success. See, the most important thing which I learned throughout my journey is to make yourself a brand. Do not work for your company first, for work for yourself. Okay, if you are not a brand, nobody will like your company, nobody want to hear you. Okay, so self branding is the first thing which you need to keep in mind. Invest in yourself. Do not invest in your company first. Invest in yourself. Invest your time in idea, invest your time in knowledge, invest your money in improving your outlook, whatever you want to do, but do it for yourself first. You are a face of a company. You cannot hire a very good model on the day one. So you are going to be a face of your company. Okay, then always learn how to meet people. Okay, it is not easy for everyone to meet people. If you do not crack your deal on the day one, without saying, without telling about your product. For example, if I meet to any person, okay, let's say I got a chance to meet you. I just presented my card in a very good way. Okay, and I said I am from a private code, and we used to do a debt recovery kind of thing, and through legal process. He might not say that I am your customer, but After a few days, again he will call back to me and tell me, Ankit, hey Ankit, I have 3 disputes. Can you could you help me out in this scenario? Yes, I can help you out. This is how you have to make your presence, feel your presence. Okay, you have to make yourself, so much comfortable with people that they can, remember you. The first two important things: invest in yourself, then meet people wisely in a good manner. Then the third thing which I learned is a marketing skills. If you don't have marketing skills as an entrepreneur, you are not going to make any success.
So, as you know that a lot of people are aspiring to be an entrepreneur, a successful person like you, what would be your advice to them?
See, my general advice is, first, learn what you want to do. Okay, so do not jump because you have some idea. I have thousands of idea, right, every day, because as an entrepreneur I heard lot many people throughout a day. So I create lot of ideas. Okay, uh, sitting on my couch, but I cannot implement everything. Okay, so learning is involved before you do something. So before creating private code, I was working since 2017 to 2020 to how to create this platform. What should be my name of my project, who is my customer. I did a lot of arbitration in Dubai, Kuwait, Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur, because in India it is not possible. So I learned from all these countries. I worked with them. I arbitrated a lot of disputes there. So that's how I learned how the arbitration has to be performed, how the private judgment is working. From there, I learned a lot of things. For example, in India, even in India, if you are from a law background, you understand that getting motivated or biasness is a very common thing. If if let's say you are a judge and in front of you there are two lawyer fighting a case, and one lawyer you know very well, right? He's a very good lawyer. I believe whatever he will say, he is a good lawyer, right? So my biasness is always to that lawyer. How to reduce that biasness? Throughout the world no one has worked on it. Okay, how to reduce the biasness? Singapore and Hong Kong is working on a panel of arbitrator. So there is one arbitrator who is a final arbitrator, but there is a panel who decide before that arbitrator. Similarly, we have created a summary of before going to the arbitrations. So payment is very small. We are not charging very high because this is a country of 1.48 crore people. So there are a lot of people in India. So creating a huge awareness is a challenge, but money is not a big deal. Okay, we don't want to earn a lot of money from a single person. We will take it from a micro analysis we have done. We have micro financing activities which we are doing. Through that, we our company is generating revenue. So it's not a one stream. We have multiple streams to generate revenue. That is what we are looking at. And in future we are also looking for contract, all many other things in this regard, in this justice. That is how we are working.
Right, thank you so much, sir. Handing over to Saki.
Thank you, sir, for taking out time from your busy schedule
Thank you.
opportunity to interview you. Your words have enlightened us, sir. We never realized that something like this ever existed. We never thought that cases were done in could be solved in private also, and at such a cheap cost and in such a small time. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you all of you guys. Bye.